YouTube, what is good? Happy Tuesday. As you can see, great batch of orders going out. Starting off up top, Travis's all black one highs. That's actually a pretty rare pair nowadays. If you have them brand new, you can probably ask whatever you want for them. We got some mids, we got some highs. Union 1 prices definitely dropped pretty dramatically. That's a lightly used pair. We had a couple people asking about them, but the first person to pay was the person who got them, so we greatly appreciate the support there. Lance Mountain white edition, those are brand new, just have some yellowing. Great pair right there, one of my favorite ones to ever come out from back in the day. Cool gray 3s going to this middle row. We got the Air Trainer 1 infrared, some up tempos, couple SBs, olive 9s, Olympic 6s, two great pairs of kind of the newer retro joints. Sport Blue 6 Amas. These foam posits just came out today. We're shipping them out today. Had those a little early. Kobe's Vomeros. We got the CPFM tire joints. I feel like they go for a lot of money, but they're a little harder to sell. A lot of people don't really want them, at least from my experience, but it is what it is. The Rejuvenate Slide or Croc or whatever they're calling those. Really cool shoe. I actually want a pair of those. I haven't found a size 12 though, so until I do, I won't have them. We got some free runs. We got two South Park editions, one Tally, the other one, I don't know what they're called, but cool to see them go out. We got a Supreme bag, Broncos jersey. We got the T-Mac next to the Etonic Hakeem Olajuwon. We got the Yukon shirt, the Mets shirt. We got some no box stuff, some citruses. Those KDs Chet Holmgren was wearing yesterday, which is pretty cool to see. Tough loss for the Wolves. Thought they would somehow pull it off, but they definitely didn't. With New Balances, some slides, and some Anthony Edwards, which is funny because he really folded, in my opinion, when two bench players as well as a somewhat of a nobody starter have more points than you and your Anthony Edwards. You definitely got to put in more work. That's about it for me. Got a couple more things to find. Anything else about the orders or anything?
Yeah, shout out to everyone who purchased something nice for the ball going out. A lot of ones, honestly, makes a majority of the Jordan bunch. One shoe I want to talk about are the all black ones, just because, if I'm not mistaken, those dropped at the same time, around the same time as the sale ones, and I remember looking at those back in the day, like around 2017, 18, and saying like, dang, I kind of want these. Wasn't going for anything, and then now if you look at the apps, like they're kind of like pretty pricey. The Union ones, once we got those, knew those were gonna go fast. We get a lot of offers, but like I said, like that will go to the first person who will buy them. A lot of people get messaging us about it, so shout out to that person who's really about it. The Lance Mountains, every time I see that sneaker, I think about my best friend who has them, just because back in the day, he was like the only person I knew who had them, and anytime we were out and he was wearing those, everyone would always compliment him, so definitely a great pair. Sport Blue 6s, talking about 11 years old. Sneaker right now, definitely a great pair of 6s. I want to jump down to the Rejuvenation, just because I'm seeing that is like, I guess the shoe or heel, however you want to call it, but definitely a hot item that everyone's wearing right now. Anthony Edwards over there, spoke about that shoe multiple times. I'm highly disappointed because I was really rooting for him. He's only 23 years old. He has a lot of time. He hasn't hit his prime yet, so I think he'll get there, but just a little sad, honestly, just because I think this was the year to really get there and get himself one. A lot of no box stuff, like A said. Also, that Chet Holmgren was wearing those, but I also been seeing Daniels wear those a lot. I know he dropped the Air Bacon version like a couple weeks ago, and then the Air Bacons are supposed to drop next year now. The baby black cement 3s, love seeing any black cement 3 go out, but baby version is super dope. John Elway Santa jersey, super fire. Whenever you can find a Santa jersey, the quality on them are always magnificent. It's not a Penny Hardaway, that's a T-Mac Magic jersey, super fire. And of course, I gotta talk about the Mighty Ducks real fast, just because it's a newer Mitchell and Ness shark tooth, but still nonetheless a great piece right there.
Yeah, shouts to everyone who bought off the eBay. The Union ones right there, like the guy said. Weren't expecting those to last long, especially in the condition that they're in. The Lance Mountains, great SB Jordan 1 right there as well. Whenever we get those in, especially used, sometimes new, they don't necessarily seem to stay on the shelves for too long, but a great Jordan 1 colorway right there. Going down to the second row, I really like the array of classics with the Sport Blue 6s, Olympics, and olives. Going down to the next row, the CPFMs next to the Rejuvenates. Absolutely love my CPFM pair. I love how they just stand out and how obnoxious they look, especially with the tire looking soles. The Etonics, I believe we had a pair a couple years ago. Super cool that we can sell another pair. I love whenever we can get those type of shoes in, because it's a shoe that you don't see every day. The KDs are super fire. I really like that model. If I was a hooper, I'd definitely hoop in those. And then the baby black cement 3s, really cute little size. I don't know, just a classic sneaker, and I like whenever you can sell those type of sizes, especially in that silhouette. So whoever bought that, shouts to you. And of course, shouts to everyone who bought off the eBay, hoping for a great Tuesday.
Let's pack up all this stuff and see what happens today. If you want to put it right here.
Yeah.
So the clothing we might not take, but the shoes we could check out.
Okay.
I mean, these are like high-priced items. I was looking on StockX, and they were going for like $275 a sweatshirt. Man.
Gotcha. Yeah.
These are used. They're all pre-owned. So, but whatever. I know you always give me a fair price, so whatever you could do.
Do you have prices in mind for this stuff at all?
No, I'm not looking for anything high-end. Like, I just need extra money for some bills.
These models like really don't go for anything.
Yeah, whatever you could do. They're in good condition. I wore them like a couple of times. These I wore more than these, and they're official, you know, from the.
Yeah, no, they're good to me. What were you expect? I mean, do you have like anything in mind?
Whatever you do, whatever you think is fair. You know.
$20 each.
Yeah, we can do that.
Right, cool.
And then you want to take the sweatshirts?
Probably pass on the hoodies. Yeah.
You want to do 10 a piece on each of the hoodies?
It's just we don't usually take this brand. I heard of it before, but we don't usually take the brand.
This is essentials. This is fair.
Yeah, just like all the hoodie stuff. I mean,
if you want to do 20 for the essentials, that'd be fine. That's official.
I'd probably just do the shoes.
Do the shoes?
Yeah,
okay.
Cool with that.
Can you just do 50? Because I do need 50.
Nah, I can do 40.
Do 40 is the best you can do? Alright,
yeah.
Could you do cash?
I could try.
Yeah. No problem. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Trying to like find alternate ways with the clothing I have to make some extra money.
Yeah,
you know?
I would suggest maybe just trying to throw them up online yourself. I know it's kind of annoying. But
Yeah.
if you have the time, just because like, you know, it might sell quick. I don't know.
Right. Oh, thanks, Aaron. I appreciate it, man.
Anytime.
I'll see you later, bro.
See you soon,
Thank you, man.
All right, got some Yeezys in, stuff I probably didn't really want to take, but for $20 each, I figured we could definitely make maybe 20 on these. Hopefully 20 on these, you know, minor TLC, and hopefully make some money. Other than that, hopefully get some content today. I don't know how long I'll be here. It's been quite the morning. Literally was in stop and go traffic on Roseland Avenue. Lady hit my car when I was stopped, which I was super annoying. She was probably on her phone, of course. She wouldn't admit that, but you know, frustrating morning. But it's Tuesday, it's okay. We got all our orders out today. We got some orders coming in, and hopefully we get some good content today. What's up, bro?
Chilling, how you been?
All right. What are you looking for this stuff? Anything in mind?
50, diamond tourist, 100.
Everything's used?
Yeah, everything's used. Fire Red 5s, 100. Gretzky, 80. Snapback, 10.
Alright, cool.
Trying to make it easy for you. Like low 3s around there.
Yeah, they're low.
10-day length.
Now they're like 260.
Yeah.
All right, let's see where I'd be at. I feel like we might be a little off just because these two are going for like 100. Well, this one's going for a little more than 100. This one's going for a little less than 100, brand new. These right now are like 160 new. I know they're clean. And you said these two. This one you were kind of high 80, right? You said.
Yeah, 80 and 10.
This is the authentic, so retail was high, right? Probably. I'd like to be at 270 total. I have a rough breakdown for you if you like one.
You ain't gotta do whatever. Can you do 280?
I'm on a flip, 270, 280.
Sure. Why not? I get one in a while.
Alright, you calling it?
Yep. Tails.
Looks like you got it, right?
Tails. Yes, sir.
So 280. What's the best way?
Zell.
Alright, quick little buy we just did. First off, we got the Edmonton Oilers Wayne Gretzky authentic jersey. The Mitchell & Ness stuff is a little easier to get. Obviously, they still produce it. It's not like you're finding an old CCM or a Nike jersey or something like that. But we got a Detroit Tigers hat, snapback. We have a ton of hats, so it bothers me buying hats, but I continue to do it, because why not? We got a pair of Union 1s. If you remember when these came out originally, they had a lot of hype. I remember if you watched the video, I went to one sneaker con and live bid on an eBay live auction, won them for like $550. Sold them actually for like $650 or $7. Thank God, because right now this pair is like $110, brand new, $120. We got an awesome pair of SBs. I think these are called the Malachites, something like that. Pretty clean. but they're going for like $95, so we have to pay accordingly. And Fire Red 5, not the best condition. Hopefully we can get $100 on these. That would be nice. And then we go to the Diamond Turf. This is probably the most expensive shoe out of the 4. Super clean, but brand new prices are low, so obviously we can't sell them for new prices. But yeah, 4 shoes, a jersey, and a hat. $280 on the coin flip. Not too bad. Let's see what else happens today. Well, if you like, size 10.
He has size 10 new Jordan 3 retro soles.
Yeah, what price am I for the middle?
I was looking at $395.
$395.
Yeah.
Where'd you come up with that?
There's information, different offers that I've had.
Really?
Is there something? Yes. Is there something that you guys?
What's the highest offer you've gotten so far?
What are you looking to spend for that?
I just don't understand. The price is insane, so I'm wondering like where you got your information from.
No, local stores. A buddy of mine sells a lot of sneakers, so I just talked to him about it more, and he said that's like what he thinks he would have done for them.
Jeez, well I would take them to your buddy. I mean they're going for $250.
Okay.
That's what they're selling for. So we'd have to be lower than that. What was retail?
Lower than $250?
Yeah, if they're selling for that, you have to make money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to take them to your buddy. That might be your best bet.
Yeah, he didn't offer me $395. He was just like, I was like, yeah, I just got the the sneakers out.
Yeah, maybe you spoke to him like a while ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why. Because the price, the price came down quite a bit. I'd probably only pay retail, which is $200. So it's probably worthwhile maybe shopping them around, trying to sell them on your own.
Why? Just out of curiosity, like why only $200 if you're saying you could sell them for $250 plus, like just the markup price, like the margins that you guys need to make?
Yeah, I mean, I have, I probably spend 20 plus grand a month on bills in the store, right? So if I buy this for $200 to try to make $50, that's how business works. Yeah, so I mean, if they're going for $250, I'm offering $2. It's like, yeah, I'm spending $200 trying to make $50. It's not even a 50% return on your investment. So that's usually how it works, right?
Cool.
So yeah, if you're expecting more than $2, definitely shop them around. Maybe try to find the end user or someone who like actually wants to wear them. We want to sell them to someone who wants to wear them.
Totally.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
Have a good one.
Good luck with them.
Thank you.
That was interesting. Obviously, that is the Korea Jordan 3, the Seoul 3s or whatever. Interesting interaction. I explained that kind of the best I could, I guess. Even at $200, it's a tough shoe to sell right now, unless you have a size or someone who's looking for them. Very interesting interaction. Totally understandable. Some people understand how business works and how these type of sneaker stores work. Some people don't. Hopefully you can get more. Find an end user. Obviously, whether it's this business or any business, whether it's jewelry, cars, houses, if you find that end user, you are going to get the most money for your stuff. But to sell it to someone who has to find the end user, you're not going to get the money. There has to be a margin there for that person to make. Probably going to wrap it up soon here because I'm probably going to go home early today, but glad we got at least a little bit of content and the orders are flowing through. I'm working on a lot of drafts right now, trying to get stuff up. Shouts to all y'all for watching. Shouts to all y'all for making offers and buying. What's going on? That's all you got left?
Yeah. Nah, I got some more online coming in.
Yeah, well.
I got a couple that got 13.5, but those are like pretty much sold.
Yeah.
Just playing on like,
I didn't like them at first in hand, but
they're fine.
I kind of like them,
Yeah. I like the speckle in the back.
Yeah, just like how fat they are. Don't post nothing on social media anymore.
Yeah, no, they don't. It's really like something
Why?
you know. I don't know, bro.
They like,
but I think the owner is like on some like venturing out.
I used to work there.
So they don't post. It's really like if you know type of when you stop it.
But they like worked so hard to get the Instagram up, and now they don't even post on it.
Exactly.
Do you have any more on you? Here?
Nah. Well, that I can sell now.
What sizes do you have?
On me?
Yeah.
As we speak?
Yeah.
13, 8, 8.5.
Got you. Yeah, this one has like this little stuff on it. I don't know.
What size is this one?
10.5.
If you want to pass on that,
Whatever.
There you go.
Yeah. Last one was at 720, 730 foot. Yeah. Are you calling in the air?
Yes, sir. Sales.
Yeah.
Let's go.
0 for 2 today.
Word. That's what's up.
What is the best way for you?
Is that cool?
Yeah, sure. Just double checking my food. Should be good though.
Yeah, I got it. Appreciate you again.
All good?
Yes, sir.
But you know, like I said, whatever comes in.
Appreciate you, man.
Have a good one, huh?
You too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got in some more white cement 4s, and I feel like we spoke about this shoe once already, but that's okay. We'll speak about them again. It is a great shoe. They're not going for much. It's possible that when they do come in from Sneakers and Finish Line and JD and all these places, Snipes, wherever, online, that they go for lower than they're going for now. But either way, you know, we're a sneaker store. We specialize in these type of sneakers, so I do want to have them available, whether we make a little bit of money, whether we break even. Obviously, hopefully we don't lose money, but it's tough in, you know, today's market conditions to know what shoes are worth investing in, what shoes aren't. I felt like we needed a couple more sizes in, so we did grab some. Just love this shoe, man. It smells crazy. I can say that the midsoles feel like a little softer than I feel like they're supposed to. I don't know. It seems like they might not last that long if they were just sitting in a box for, you know, 10 years, 20 years, whatever. But, you know, hopefully if you wanted these, you got them. If not, you're able to get them for an affordable price, nothing too crazy. I see some stores asking $360 and $350. Obviously, it's over for that. We're not going to ask those prices, but you know, if we could get a little less than 300, around 300, that would be nice. I'd assume that the pairs would probably end up being like 250 to 280, depending on the size. But got 3 pairs to add to the inventory, and we will see what else happens. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what we got on camera because I don't know who wants to be on camera, who doesn't want to be on camera. We spoke about the brick by bricks. We did just get a Just Don in with the big box, as well as the Just Don cap. This little pin right there. I don't want to bring it out. And we got the Beach Just Don. This box is huge. It looks like something ate the side of it, but that's okay. Then we got these Made in Italy Just Don sneakers. Never seen these before in my life. I do see the receipt on them. It's something crazy. The price that was paid was $700 plus $50 shipping. These must be straight from Italy, literally. That rhymed. Then we got some Just Don High Air Forces, $100 there. So yeah, we're definitely buying some stuff today. We did buy a brick by brick off camera. That was cool. This is one of those sneakers that continues to kind of go up, it seems. And we definitely sold a lot of pairs a little too early, but that's okay. Shouts to everyone who took advantage of us selling the pairs, right? Because a lot of people wanted a better price, and a lot of people were kind of like ready to buy right away. So we appreciate everyone who obviously considers us when they're making their purchases. And I'm glad that in this case they made a purchase, and then a couple months later the shoe went up in value. So can't complain there. That's what's going on today. Let's see what else happens.
The smaller size, but shit, I'll get rid of these too.
Do you have prices in mind at all?
I mean, these are going for like, these are really low. I think they're going for 250-ish right now. Oh, those are. So.
Got you. So from what I remember, the human races have been kind of difficult to move. Have you tried to sell either of these on your own?
No.
Yeah, I see lowest ask on these is 440, but last sale is 108. So it's kind of a big jump there. These, just due to the 7Y and the wear on them, I might just pass. Be like super low on those. You said you were looking for how much on these?
I thought they were going for like 250.
Got you. I mean, it's possible, brand new. Someone might ask that. And you got any offers on them at all?
Nah, I haven't put them up.
Yeah. I would honestly recommend maybe just putting them up. Like if you know have that type of patience. Online they're like 70 to 120, brand new. Some people got one pair for 50. It's kind of like all over the place.
Gotcha. Alright, well yeah, I'll put them up, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a try for sure.
Alright, I might be back.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you, bro. You too.
We got today. Oh, that's an ugly box. Oh, God. Ooh. 60.
The probably ain't going for shit.
Let's see. I have a price in my head. Let's say anything.
You probably at 40, 30.
You want to gamble?
What are we talking?
Oh, that sales was crazy, but then you could sell now.
What you at?
40. I was thinking like 80 or free.
80 or free?
Yeah.
80 or free is crazy.
It is kind of crazy.
It's wild.
And I'm also 0 for 2 today, so I'm due for a win. Not that I should tell you that.
I don't want to be free.
I bet you don't. That would be such a drive over here and just to give me these.
345.
Alright. Fair deal.
Probably closer for 100. I got the other model, but the same color.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we'll probably put them for like 120. Hope to get an offer of like 100.
I got the Kobe. Those sleeves on my train, but I don't know if I want to sell them yet. Like they run.
That's a tough one. What's the best way?
You got cash?
Everyone's asking for cash.
Nah, you can sell it. A left a little early, had some things to take care of today. Winding down, as you can see, back there. That's everything we took pictures of today. So everything on that side, everything there. This is a mixture of shoes that gotta come up here and get put out there. There's a lot of good stuff. Won't see you guys till Friday, so we can just talk about a couple things that we got in since Saturday. Simple pair of black Solomons. Never go wrong with a pair like this, especially the black. Size 14, as you guys saw us last week. Bought this towards the end of the day. That's 2016 pair, but size 14, really clean. We got another playoff 8 in a size 11. We got a size 14, 2016. White cement 4. We got some off-white 4s. We got some Shack Attacks. We have a white pair right here. We got some Canyon Purples, Dunk from Above, some Phoebas, Varsity Royals, Rosewater. They don't really go for much, but you don't really see that often, at least in here. Metallic Navy. Shout out to all my baseball players, the Derek Jeters, the Respects. Really clean pair of University Blues. One of my favorites that we've gotten in recently. Don't know if I said it on camera lately, but I've been buying a lot of Air Maxes. That's all I've been really buying / wearing. The Saunders is another one of my favorite pairs. Definitely a pair that I think is probably in my top 3 Air Maxes of all time. I just think having this shoe recently, just wearing them all the time, having so many different colors, I really love this shoe. And then dropping a pair towards the end of summer that's pink and blue, which I'm really excited about. Second time within a week or two that we got this colorway in. This time the used pair, size 7. Really clean. What else we got? We got a reverse Papa Bear. We got some white cement 4s, the new ones. We got a 9.5, 11. Just bought a 10, and we just sold a 10.5. Over here, just want to go through some of the orders real fast, just because again we won't talk about it for the next couple of days, and I think there's some really good stuff in here. Obviously, the best team in the NFL, the Chicago Bears, fitted right here at the top. Brand new white cement 4s already going out. I know prices aren't that crazy, but you guys already know us. We don't really care about stuff like that. Shoes like this, we like to stock up. 1, to have, and 2, it's just a great sneaker for us in here. It's one of those sneakers that all the OG stuff is always going to sell well for us. Just that's how our clientele are. Shout out to this dude. He bought 4 pairs. So out the gate, we got a Strange Love. Grateful Dead. You guys will have seen a couple weeks ago. Bought these Puerto Rico Air Maxes. Surprised these are going that fast. And then he also got a St. Patrick Day SB. Really good pairs right there. And then throughout the day, we also sold a pair of golfs. A pair you don't see often. Don't really go for much, but Crimson Tint. Talking about a shoe that peaked 2016-17 in races, especially the trail version, the equality, Chinese symbol. A pair you don't really see that often, but I remember back in the day, people, especially myself, on the OG color, I remember spending a pretty penny on them. I was really excited, but that was during the Adidas phase when everything from Ultra Boost to NMD, the Yeezys were just at an all-time high. Pollen Cider, SC Trainers, got some Craft 4s, got a Supreme Harmonica, kind of crazy, but got that. Got an Eggplant Flight Posit. These are sweet, but they're already going. I hope this person, restores them, whatever, but definitely a beautiful colorway. Definitely a shoe I've been seeing a lot of that I low-key might want to, dabble with, but we'll see. These cement grades or something like that. Shout out to this lady because we sold these earlier. She had another pair brand new with the box and everything, the hat and the pin. So now we have a new pair also in an 8. Really clean. We got a LA Dodgers black baseball jersey. Shout out to Kanchu because this is from that buyout. Baltimore Ravens 2002 Super Bowl champ t-shirt. You got the schedule on the back, just pretty sweet. This one's just like a random Philadelphia Ukraine soccer jersey, Ukrainian national team soccer jersey. Never seen this before. I think A thrifted this or flea market, Rangers, but Jagger. And then the Stone Cold Steve Austin. Boom. Great way to end the day. Today was really busy. We've been in here since 9 o'clock this morning. It's basically 7 right now, so we just been really hustling and busting. That's about it. I'm tired and exhausted. Got a few more listings to get up online. A lot of it's already active, so definitely shop on the eBay. And yeah, one and done. Catch you guys Friday.
YouTube, what is good? We are back and we have a nice batch of orders to start off the Friday. Starting off up top, the Blue Chill 1 patent leathers. If you remember that shoe, it was a women's exclusive shoe. This pair right here is a 12 women's, which was super rare back in the day. Obviously, the one hype has dropped significantly, so that pair sold for a lot less than it used to. I feel like that pair used to be like $500 to $600, and we sold those for I think $300. Speaking of 300, white reimagined 3s. Obviously, the white reimagined 4s, I guess you could call them, have just released. So, you know, a lot of people are doubling back, as you can see, for some 3s as well as some 4s. We got the Lightning size 12.5 and the Bread 4 size 15. Obviously happy to get a size 15 out of here, especially because it was on display at the new side and people were always picking it up like, hey, I need these 2019s. And I'm like, yeah, it's a size 15. People were pretty sick after they heard that. We got the Air Max Ivo or Evo. Don't ask, that was an under $50 shipped one. We got the FAMU LeBron 7s, and I don't even know if the camera can pick it up. It probably can, but the quality on this shoe is outrageous. The suede's really nice. That's a really nice pair for sure. I believe they did it in the green as well as the black version. Definitely some nice pairs right there. I feel like if there were PEs or college player exclusives, they would be going for way more than they're going for, but obviously because they were general release, a lot of people are sleeping on them. They went under the radar. Speaking of under the radar, Hello Kitty Presto size 13. Yeah, don't ask. I mean, if you're into Hello Kitty, it was a cool Nike release. They even went down to the box design. You can see the Hello Kitty throughout. Presto is a very comfortable shoe, and you have to be very comfortable with yourself as a size 13 grown man wearing the Hello Kitty Prestos. I'm not mad at it personally, but obviously if you know, you know. Dunk size 15. Hilarious. We sold 2 size 15s in a batch. I feel like that is very rare. Speaking of very rare, we got some New Balance Action Bronson Baklavas, some other New Balances, some Adidas Yeezys. Always nice to sell some Yeezys. Speaking of always nice to sell, look at this array of t-shirts. We got the Mighty Ball Stones, the Warrant, we got LeBron James, and we got the Kyrie Cinnamon Toast Crunch t-shirt. We also got the Pro Cut player issued Indiana Pacers shorts. Knicks played the Pacers last night. Knicks pulled it off. They're going to, what is it going to be, game 6, right? So Knicks have to win 3 straight for them to make it. Pacers have been looking really tough, and I feel like at home next game they're probably going to get it done. But who knows? Not me. Berwin, anything about the orders before we get the day started?
Yeah, the Blue Chill 1s, that's a rare Jordan 1 colorway you don't see nowadays. Just got a beat pair the other week to see that DS pair go out, and that condition is really great, so shouts to everybody about that. That size 15 Bread, I'm so happy that sold. I think we've had that kind of since the old store. That size 15 has been staring at me every time I go to the other store, so the fact that that finally sold, huge shout out to you, man, if you're watching this, because that has been here for way too long. I'm not a big LeBron guy, but these LeBrons are fire. If I were to get into LeBrons, those are probably be one of the first ones I'd cop, along with the black pair. Right next to those, the Hello Kitties. I believe I flicked those up recently, and the fact that they're going out is awesome. The Action Bronsons, those aren't going as much as the first ones that came out, but nonetheless a still great colorway. And then super random array of shirts, and at the bottom, the Pacer shorts. I don't know, this whole series I've kind of been like I'm like one of the biggest Knicks haters. I've been downing every game that they're basically gonna get pushed off, especially yesterday. Next game, if they do win, it's gonna be crazy. Going to game 7 is gonna be nuts, especially at the Garden. I don't know if the NBA is rigged or what's going on. Maybe they want all the money just to head back to MSG, who knows, but it's a great series, I can't lie. Yeah, shouts to everyone who bought off the eBay and hoping for a great Friday.
Shout out to y'all, thanks for the support. Let's see what happens today. We just made a purchase. He did not want to be on camera, so obviously we respect that. People mention it. We got a Kobe 6 Protro Game Royal White. We've had these in store already, but I think the official release was today. I messed up personally because I would have entered for them to try to get them, but didn't get them. I tried on the sneakers app. I even tried for the batting gloves, which were really cool. $70 Kobe batting gloves. Thought those might be easy to get. Definitely wasn't easy to get. Those sold out as well. And there was also catcher's equipment. That was $800. I did not try for that. Maybe I should have. I don't know. But we do have the Kobe 6 Dodger edition. Very cool sneaker if you ask me, with the 2 8s on each side. You got the little baseball stitching there with the white laces, with the blue tips. Whether you like Kobe's, like the Dodgers, like this kind of Game Royal blue color, definitely a nice pair. I feel like they haven't really made many Kobe's that are like this blue color, so it is something different that I think people are going to appreciate. I know we sold a couple pairs of the ones we got in early. Thankfully we did, because the price went down like $150. But anyways, I think we paid $220 for these. I think they're going for like $260 right now. Might keep coming down, but anyways, that's what we paid. That's what we're doing. Not sure how much I'll be on camera today, but hopefully I can get a little bit of content for you guys. Top Shelf. It is? Is there something in particular you're looking for, or?
Yeah, I'm attending later to trade for the lens.
What size?
8.5.
Okay, cool. Sounds good, man.
I appreciate you.
No problem. Peace. Do you have price in mind for this stuff at all?
No. I just want to get rid of them.
Got you. It's all kid sizes?
Yeah.
So kid sizes used are a little difficult for us to sell.
Okay.
So I might pass on this stuff. Yeah, I think we'd have to pass probably. It's just once youth sizes are used, it's just like very hard for us to sell.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I don't know if you tried like Plato's Closet or something like that.
What's that?
It's like a thrift store. It's in Fairfield. I don't know if it's worth trying, but I know they buy like more like kids and women's stuff.
Oh, okay.
Could be worth trying.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good day. Top Shelf.
Harry,
What's up?
congratulations, bro.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Man, I'm so happy for you, big guy.
Yeah, man. It's pretty awesome for sure.
Oh my God, I'm so happy for you, bro. You don't even know it.
Thank you, man.
Wow. And you back at work.
Yeah, I've been kind of in and out, you know, but
You listen. Every time you get to the shop, you're like, oh man, let me go see my baby.
yeah, pretty much.
I told you, man, my first one was a girl, bro, and she, let me tell you, when she stole my heart, she's 20 years old, and I still treat her like she's still my little girl.
Yeah, I bet. That's awesome.
Man, they're special, bro. They're real special, man. A lot of anxiety, because they're really playing some anxiety, but other than that, the girls, man, they're the best, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm very happy.
They grow up so fast, man.
Yeah, can't take it for granted, that's for sure.
No, you can't. You can't. Not with the girls, man. Not with the girls, man. They grow so fast, and you just see that. It's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful thing. I was so happy for you last night when I heard that news. I was like, kid, damn, we getting old fast, bro. This shit goes fast.
Yeah, no, 100%, man.
Yeah, man. I went out and had surgery, man, and I ended up coming back, and I had to end up recuperating a little bit. So I haven't been able to go over there and see you, but I got some stuff for you, man. I want to come by and see you.
Oh, nah, no worries, man. No rush.
Again, man, I'm happy for you, man. God bless you and your wife, and I'll see you soon, big guy.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Have a great weekend.
You too, my brother.
Alright, talk to you soon. Peace, bro. Damn, shouts to Enzo in case we get that conversation or a little bit of it on the video. Crazy, man, how quick your life can change having a child, especially a baby girl. It's like all you think about, all you want to do. One second you're thinking about sneakers and releases and making sure you get stuff, and the next second, like, none of that stuff matters. The only thing that matters is family and health and kind of making sure everything's going good for the future and stuff. So that's about what's happening today. Top Shelf.
So I was gonna, are you guys interested in about some Kobe Bryant pictures? I have the All-Stars with the Souls brand new, never used, size 11.5.
Yeah, it just depends on the price that you were asking for them.
Is this Eric?
It is.
Hey, what's up, bro? This is Omar. I'm over here in East Los Angeles. I follow you on YouTube. I'm a big fan of yours, bro. I have a big sneaker collection. I have maybe like 50 used shoes. I mean, brand new shoes, like OG shoes, like shoes that are my game was up the Rosen, the Kobe Bryant. I think they're the 5. All my shoes are in mint condition. I got them in StockX and Go, bro. I'm trying to get rid of them. I just would have to ship them to you. I don't know how we would go about it, bro. But my shoes are like flawless.
Got you. Yeah, I definitely appreciate the support. The issue with that is, I mean, logistically, you know, it's tough to ship from California just because obviously that's going to cost quite a bit, especially if you're shipping, you know, multiple pairs. Obviously, we could try to get something done, but, you know, it's just tough just because shipping from Cali is just expensive, so.
Yeah, I kind of thought about that, but yeah, I mean, my shoes are like I've had them stolen away, bro. They're like never touched by no one, but I mean, just. They're like in mint condition. I have like the top of the line ones. I have the Grinches, you name it. I have some pretty good shoes. All Jordan, Kobe Bryant, just pretty much that's all it.
Got you. I mean, if you want, you could kind of get a list together or something like that of the stuff you want to sell and kind of shoot us a DM with the prices and the sizing and what you're looking for. And then if we end up making a deal, we could kind of, you know, maybe send you a shipping label or try to figure it out that way as well.
Yeah, for sure. Let me take pictures of everything, and I guess I'll just send you some real life pictures, and I'll tell you everything exactly what I got, and we'll come to an agreement and see what's hopefully it works out.
All right, awesome, man. Sounds good.
All right, man. Take care, man. Great work, man. I love all that free stuff marketing too, man. That's the shit. I've been collecting for 30 plus years for everything you got an eye for. Pretty much what I collect.
That's awesome, man.
I see you and everything, so I wouldn't want my kids to go to a good spot, bro. So let me post the picture, and I'll get back to you and everything. I'll show you a list of everything I got, my boy.
Awesome. Appreciate it, man. Have a great weekend.
You too, bro. Take care.
All right, peace. Shouts to everyone who calls. Obviously, everyone who watches the content. Everyone who calls trying to sell stuff. I don't want people to lose money, so it's tough sometimes if you want to ship your shoes across America to us, to then us have to buy them and resell them. You know, logistically, it probably makes sense to try to sell stuff on your own in your own hometown or home state or close by. But either way, we try to do what we could do. So hopefully, you know, we can make a deal. He sounded like a great guy, so we greatly appreciate the support. Let's see what else happens.
How you doing today, boss?
Pretty good.
Good. So I got these. I want to know how much you'd offer for that.
Got you.
You guys only buy sneakers or clothes too?
We buy clothing. It just kind of depends on what it is. But obviously mostly sneakers. We could check out whatever you have for sale and see. Did you have a price in mind for these at all?
Yeah, I was trying to look for like 1,400, 1,500.
I don't think we could do that much because I feel like last time I checked, that's kind of like what market is lately. So yeah, it looks like they're at like $1,290 right now is what they're going for.
I'll probably hold on to these then.
Got you. Are you just like at 1,400? Like that's.
Yeah, 1,350 would be like my lowest, but.
Even though that's more than they're going for.
Yeah, I just got an emotional attachment to these. I just can't bring myself to wear them yet.
Got to, man.
Yeah, I gotta wear them.
Rock them. So this stuff we probably pass on. We don't usually buy the denim tiers.
Okay.
Vape shirt's cool. These shoes you want to sell also?
Yeah, so I was trying to get both of these gone for $5 because this one I bought this I think I bought this at like $275 for my uncle that just collects denim tiers. But it's going for $400, and yeah, like it's been kind of like a hard sell. Most places don't take denim tiers at the moment.
Yeah, we never ever bought any of the denim tiers. We never really got with that kind of hype. Do you want to sell these without that, or?
Yeah, what would be your offer for those?
You have any price in mind for them?
Like $250.
Where'd you get these originally?
I got these from, you know, that clothing store in Montclair. But yeah, that's since these are the SBs, they retail in like the sneakers, the skate shops and stuff. So I think that's where that pair came from.
Yeah, it's definitely an overseas pair.
Interesting.
You said you're looking for $250, right?
Yeah.
Are you stuck at $250 or?
What's your best offer?
Like $220.
$220? So I traded a pair of PSGs for these.
PSG 4s?
Yeah, used PSG 4s, and I got these, and I thought, alright, hold on, let me just see. Last it was $250. That's crazy.
Yeah, the market is definitely
and retail is $225. Would you be able to offer anything for this tee too?
What are you asking for the shirt?
What would be your best offer? I haven't worn it.
I mean, I don't really know much about it, so I kind of want to hear like what you want. Because I mean, I'd love to pay like $10 for it, but I don't really know like, what you're valuing it at.
Bee Pop Iced Tea. I never seen the resale. Last sale was $129 on this. Probably like 90 or 80.
Got you. I'll probably pass on the shirt.
Okay.
And you want to hold on to these, right?
Yeah.
Got you. Want to hold on to these as well? It's probably worth holding on to them. They're a good shoe.
Alright, so could I come back? Would that offer still stand?
Can't promise that.
Can't promise
no idea. Yeah, mark this up, it's down. There's no number that you want to sell these at. It has to be like somewhere crazy.
What would be your best offer?
11.
Probably hold on to them.
Got you.
I think I paid like 12.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But yeah, if anything, I'll be back and if the offer still stands.
Yeah, shop this stuff around. Hopefully you can get more, man. Garbage bag, huh?
Garbage bag. I still got more stuff too.
Oh shit.
It's good shit though. They don't. I mean, right.
Yeah, you can start pulling it out. What's the price in mind for all this stuff? If you had one.
I ain't had no set price. I was more so one by one.
Got you. All right, cool. October. Down blues.
That brought you some heat.
Shit.
If these is low, I'm gonna keep them. But
These is definitely low.
alright. Well, you go that way. These,
Alright. So what, you want to go shoe by shoe?
I want 150. That's tough, I know.
Well, let's start here.
We got like 50 with these.
Alright, let me just make your list and then I'll go through it. You want a 150 here, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you want here?
Same.
Okay, what you want here?
I feel like these are a little more. I don't really know the market. I see markets up and down with them. These I take 180. We can come back to these.
Okay, these.
I need a good 2.
2. These.
$120.
What Jordan offered you, do you remember? I know that was like a...
He was at like 100. Well, I'm like, I can't let him go unless it's 120.
Gotcha. Now we'll start looking into this stuff and see exactly. I know I like these, but I feel like these are like...
If you just give me pennies, I'm gonna keep them.
What's pennies? 30?
I'm gonna keep them.
Yeah, I mean 130 brand new. I mean 40. Like it's a shoe I like more than I feel like it's gonna sell. That's my problem.
Yeah, that's the thing. I like them more than I want to sell them. We just take them out.
All right, cool.
Unless you really want them.
I don't. I mean, I don't, because I think it's up to you, really.
Well, let's go. Let's do these then.
So I think in my mind, these obviously go for a lot, but they're pretty used. These you're saying you wanted more than those.
Well, I mean,
yeah, these actually go for some bread. You're right.
Yeah, they do.
Just used.
They go for more than the New York ones, right?
Yeah, probably. It's just last sale 250. Okay.
These I know these don't have no value, but these.
I was kind of at 60, 100, 100.
Ooh.
And then this one, I don't know what you wanted to do on the Air Force. And then you said 200 on these, which I don't think is terrible. Yeah, that's valid. I'm gonna argue with you there. Comes out to like 730 dipset for these 6. But you know, I don't know if there's anything that you're super. And that clocked these at 150.
That's straight. You gotta make your profit. You good?
Yeah.
What you was at with these?
I put them on the list at 120. Is what you said.
Appreciate you. Okay.
I could, I was gonna text Jordan and see, but
nah.
He probably said 80 or something. So we're at 730. I mean, we could get froggy. We could do a coin flip.
730 on what?
Well, I was thinking we could do 800 or 700.
I don't even gamble on FanDuel every day.
Well, because I was gonna say, we might be able to go up a little bit depending, but it sounds a little crazy. These you wanted to keep, right?
And you said 40 is the highest you'll go?
Probably, yeah.
These just give me nostalgia vibes.
Yeah, they're fire. I
actually
saw the 11, and I saw the 11. I was hoping, and then
I thought it was just us.
Yeah. Quickly, I realized they were not.
Let's do the coin flip.
Or we could do 7. Something not as crazy, something that makes sense. 760, 700.
Nah, I was thinking 7.
Well, actually, I already said 7.8, so that's a little crazy.
You said 730 was the settle out.
It was, yeah.
730, 790.
730, 790. I can't go up for no reason.
Coin flip. 730, 760.
Yeah, I'll do it. You want to do that?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey, what's up, guys?
You calling in the air?
Yeah. Taz.
Man.
You want me to recall it? Because I ain't really calling
No,
it.
it's heads.
It's fucked up, man.
That was, I like the swag there on the call. Fair deal. What's the best way? Sell? Okay, gotcha. Don't forget these babies.
Give me 40.
Oh, alright.
Oh yeah, let me hold on to them.
Alright.
I might come back because I was gonna bring. You know what? I forgot. I was rushing out. I was gonna bring you the.
These I would look at, but like,
what would you get with those?
High top ones don't move.
It was either get rid of these or the Kyrie ones.
Oh, the Kyrie ones are crazy.
Yeah, so
what were you thinking on these?
I'm gonna keep them.
Yeah.
Let's keep them. We ain't even gonna go through that. I might need them. It's trade bait somewhere.
Got you. You said
not somewhere, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's worth it. Just double checking went through. Should be all good though. I'm back. Dropped everything off. Did some business off camera. Here we bought some stuff that we'll talk about real quick. We got the Phantom 1 Low. I feel like this is one of those pairs that they were going for like 600 brand new, 500 brand new for a while, and then they kind of skyrocketed brand new. This is a used 8. We got the Costin Low. These are pretty cooked. I might have paid a little high on these honestly, but we'll try to clean them up. Then we got a brand new off-white Dunk, but it has like a couple marks on it. You know, we're gonna sell them obviously cheaper than brand new, and these pairs are just usually very hard for us to move. We're gonna clean up these 3 pairs and we're gonna see what else happens today. Top shelf.
Y'all guys buying Dodger Kobe?
It just depends on the price and the size.
I got a 10 and men and a 7 and kids. I'm looking for 350 for both.
350 for both. So what was the breakdown, if you don't mind me asking?
Honestly, I don't really know the breakdown between both. I'm just trying to make like at least 50 over what I already $50 profit.
So you have a size 7, right?
Yeah.
And you have a size 10, right?
10. Yeah.
Okay. You said 350?
Yeah.
I mean, would you bring them in today?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was at 345. So yeah, I mean, if you brought them in today, I could do 350. That's cool.
Alright. What time is that close?
7.
Alright, I'll be there before that.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's the last
I know,
on that last video.
congratulations.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
You looking right?
Big bag, huh?
Nah, ain't that serious. So these are my daughter's shoes.
Okay.
Possible trade. She's looking for 11s in size 11 high tops, any kind. Don't have to be new.
Okay.
That's what she's looking for.
Any 11s? Like any in particular that she was?
Any 11 size 11s for her coach, one of her coaches.
Oh.
He don't care.
And that's strictly for a trade, and then you have stuff you want to sell?
I might have a trade too. I'm looking at the
Which ones are you looking at?
Size 13 Kobe. What this?
Oh, got you. Yeah, we definitely have those. Surprised prices went down on those. I thought they were going to go up. Global Games.
B grade.
Ugg box.
I know.
B grade. See it?
Yeah.
I don't know how many once you saw those. I don't know what made it a B grade, but she never did nothing with it.
It's just stuff that was big on her that she wasn't bringing all the way down there.
Master.
So it's like separate?
Yeah, that's her stuff.
Okay, cool. And she wanted to trade all this stuff for a nice pair of 11s? Or?
Yeah. A pair of 11s in size 11 for a coach high top.
Okay. Cherry, all red. Gratitude, we should have an 11. Concord joints.
Gratitude.
Can't really go wrong with those.
Yeah, I think we go.
We might have a Legend Blue.
Nah, I'd say Gratitude.
Yeah, Gratitude's a good one.
Does it go with his their colors are gold, black, and gold, black, and yellow. So I would say Gratitude. We can stop looking.
Okay. Then you have.
Listen, she got buckets in these. Nah, I just got the trade maybe. I just want to see.
Okay, let me grab those for you. The what the size 13, right?
Yes, sir.
And then so you want to try them on?
Yeah, I'll try that one on.
Let me check those out.
I know the Gratitude is, but I don't give a damn. Now let me ask you this.
If I need you to ship these, can we just work that price?
Yeah.
Because, you know, I don't... She got the address. Maybe we could throw a sticker in there for him and shit.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, that's
fine. You know, looks like there's a mark on this, but it'll probably come off. Probably just glue. But check those out if you want to try them on. Like white cement? Yeah. Nice. How do I know? You like them?
Yeah, I got another pair. I'm waiting for them to come to the house today.
Yeah.
I hit on them.
Really?
I never hit on anything for myself.
That's a pretty good hit.
Yeah.
I couldn't hit. My wife couldn't hit. So,
No?
Yeah.
But there you go.
I hit a size 10, but I couldn't get 11 and a half. I ended up getting them on Foot Locker, like from the actual store, but
Yeah, we got shipped to.
This is my thing.
Shipped to me.
They fit.
If you go with sweat, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna take them.
got you. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Was there anything in mind value-wise, or?
You know how? You know. Yeah.
So what are you thinking?
Whatever you say. What you want to do?
I guess a straight swap here is cool and a straight swap there is cool.
There we go.
I was kind of at like 250-ish value there. These are going for like 250 to 3, so that's cool.
Whatever.
And then I'll include the shipping too, because the shipping should be like $8.
Okay. Sounds good.
Where let me just get the number on this, and then I need an address.
Yes.
And then we can get them out tomorrow.
It's my first time in the store. It looks awesome, bro.
Oh, thanks for stopping by. Shoot. Do you have prices in mind for this stuff at all?
Not at all.
I don't know why I'm saying this. You know what else I'd like though? Those.
Nothing at all in mind, you said?
I know ones are not going too hot right now.
That is the thing.
I had to try to clean out my closet.
So what? Then we
You're just looking to sell everything, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. These are new?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know.
Nothing in mind, you said?
Nah.
Okay, cool. This stuff's pretty dang low.
Yeah. I figured.
Anything in mind for the clothing?
Hey, I appreciate you, man. I'm going next door.
Yes.
You good with that?
Yeah, all good.
All right, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll ship them tomorrow
out.
morning, so it'll be all
Thank
good.
you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
This guy, I don't know what the market is. There's no market on this. I don't know what
What?
this is.
Oh, no.
For the jersey, I've seen some of them for like 80, 90 bucks. I'm not trying to ask for it.
Yeah,
crazy amount.
Crazy.
I'm willing to work, you know.
Yeah. So I was thinking like 100 total for this stock, and then these I'm not really sure on. You don't have a price in mind for them, really? Because like low key, these with no box.
Yeah, I understand.
Where'd you get them? Do you remember?
Honestly, I think I thrifted them.
That's the other thing. They look a little funky to me. I could be.
Low-key, like,
don't mind waiting.
Okay.
I don't know why. You see, like the paint here.
Yeah, it looks
It's
weird.
just throwing me off too.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they could be fine, but I might just pass on these.
yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
But yeah, I'll
You
probably be
will?
like 100 cash there, a little more credit.
Where you at on the jersey?
It was kind of like 40, 20, 20, 20.
Okay. Can you do 40 on another 40 on a jersey?
I mean, I could look it up to see.
Sure. You said 40 on brand new ones and
40, 20,
okay.
20, 20.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of like 30, 20.
Right.
I mean, 30, 10, but whatever. So you want to be at 40.
Like 140.
140 total?
Yeah.
So where was your
wait,
extra?
sorry.
Or did you just want to be at 40 on this?
Yeah, I just wanted to be 40 on
Got you.
that. Not bad.
I could do 120, 100 coin flip, or we could just do 110.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
What do you want to do?
120.
Or 100 coin flip?
Yeah.
That's cool. You want to call it in the air?
Sure. Heads. Roller. It's tails.
Tails?
Yeah.
Got you. So 100, right?
Yeah.
And you hold on to these?
Yeah, yeah.
What's the best way of payment for you?
It's cash.
This is yours, right?
If you have cash, it's perfect, but if you don't...
Let me check and see if we have cash.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know if you know the store.
Yes.
Guess how much they offered me for all of these?
How much?
50 bucks.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy, right? He offered me $10 for brand new shoes. and $10.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, and $10 for the Supreme tee. I mean,
Yeah.
I know they're going for not.
I mean,
crazy.
that's not crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
$10?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, unfortunately.
I mean, I get it. These are
I get
bad
it,
shoes. Don't get me wrong.
They're
But I mean, like, if I could spend 40 and make 20, like, I'm
Exactly.
cool with that. And I feel like we can sell them for 60.
No,
like,
for real.
You know, and these, like, damn.
Yeah, when they said $50 for like, I'm like, wow. That's wild. Like, you know what?
Yeah, well, that's what's up. You doubled up.
Thank God I came here.
You doubled up. Good looks, bro.
Sure, I'm gonna look around.
Yeah, take your time. If you have any questions, let us know. YouTube, we're getting out of here today. Friday, tomorrow, Saturday. As you can see, a lot of construction has been going down, whether it's on this block, another block. So because of that, it takes forever to get on the Ave right now, go up and down it. So I was joking earlier about how we should just like put a table with shoes out there so people can kind of, you know, stop their car and run out and check out what we're going on. Speaking about what we got going on, as you can see, a lot of shoes hitting the counter. Berwin had put out a Chucky doll TikTok/video, and it's funny because the TikTok one went a little crazy for our videos, and a lot of people were gunning me for paying too much for it. But then on Instagram, everyone was telling me it's a great deal. Just very funny how that works. Social media in general, it's like everyone's an expert. Some people think they know, some people know. Everyone wants to comment. It's just hilarious how that happens. But look at this array of shoes we got here. New Balance, Jordans, Nikes, basketball, stuff you don't see every day, like the What the Air Force Los Angeles edition. I bought some shoes earlier next door, and the seller ended up negotiating with me, and then he ended up telling me that another store offered him half of what I offered him. And it's funny, not knocking the other store, because I understand, because the stuff I bought was like pretty shitty stuff. It's crazy. Jordan and I were talking about it earlier. It's like sometimes we think we're offering low, but at the same time it ends up being higher than what they end up getting, what people end up getting, because some people will think our offer's crazy. They'll leave, they'll come back in a couple days or a week and say, oh, I'll get that offer now. But obviously things change. Sometimes we don't want to pay the same amount. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling on. Tomorrow's Saturday. Hopefully I'll be on camera a little bit more again with the baby. You know, it's been a little more difficult for me to be around. Shouts to the guys for holding it down. It's been pretty steady with customers coming in and buying stuff and selling stuff, so definitely appreciate that we can keep the business rolling. And that's about it. Anything else before we get out of here?
I made it my goal today to knock this out and put some stuff on the wall. They're all back here in like 2.5 bags. Problem we're having right now is that we have so many 9s, 9.5s, and 10s right now. So that means like it's just tedious, just moving a lot of stuff, maybe taking some stuff out. One thing I was thinking about today when it was slow, it was looking at that hat wall and possibly moving the GS stuff there and then putting more stuff on the table, you know, like $100 or less, just trying to, you know, make up more space. But I think the best part is just that, you know, being able to buy, you know, all this stuff and able to sell it at the same time, because as crazy as it is, like this last month since May, like it's been like a whole 180. Just like so many people are buying stuff, so many people are selling stuff at the same time. It's not even about what we're buying or how much we're buying. It's more so about what we're buying, just looking at the quality of that stuff. Storm Blues, through some Yurts, through some Master 12s, Last Shots, Air Forces. Somewhere around here, the 20 Berman's wearing them right now, the white cement 4s. We already got a used pair in. Wave Runners, just so many things that we're putting out. And like I said, like it's been a crazy month, but you know, I think we're doing a pretty good job just trying to cover our bases, where whether it's clothing, the clothing too, shout out to Matt on that, because a lot of the clothing stuff, like 2 Nike sweats are going out, Ed Hardy cut off t-shirt. I looked at it in the drafts like, yo, what is that? But and I was selling like 24 hours later, so it's like the power of eBay is like it's so crazy. But yeah, it's just been crazy, and shout out to the guys, because like I said, it's been so crazy. We've been like all over the place, and you know, one of my main goals is trying to get that up within the next week or so, just because we've had so many listings to catch up on. We're still catching up from last Saturday, honestly. Like a lot of stuff that's in this bag is from last Saturday, so today was a little crazy. I know I got in late, but today was already crazy, and I'm expecting tomorrow to be a little bit crazier. And yeah, a lot of great people have been stopping by lately, and shout out to the dude who came by earlier and copped the food games. That's one thing I really like to hear, is when he says we're the only store he comes to, and we always give him good prices. And you know, to hear that, to have like, you know, there's many of you guys out there, but just, you know, sometimes to hear it in person is always awesome, just to know that, like, you know, sometimes what we're we're doing matters, and the prices we're giving people are really good, because a lot of times, honestly, like we sell stuff on the market or around or at market, so to be able to do that is pretty dope. So shout out to you guys.
Yeah, the variety on the table is crazy. Like Jordan said, he was trying to clear this today, and I saw like a little shed of light from the door, and then before you know it, it started getting stacked again. So yeah, shouts to everyone who's been coming in. It seems like every week more and more shoes just come in, more and more people come in, but it's great for us because more and more sales come in. So yeah, with summer approaching, people are definitely getting ready to get rid of their stuff. Spring cleaning is definitely here. People are just coming in with boxes, bags, shoes, clothes, you name it. And I will mention that the Dodger Kobe's, I wasn't expecting to see how crazy people were going to react to that today, but I think I flicked one up this morning and we sold one already, which is crazy. So we sold two. There you go. We sold 2 Dodger Kobe's. Again, I didn't expect the people to go crazy for those. I do now.
Wait, you said they play the Yankees tonight?
Yeah.
Damn. I have to bet on the Dodgers. Damn, they're plus 112. If I were gambling, man. Huh. Anyway, is that it?
Yep.
All right, cool. Let's get out of here. One and done. Did I take one?
You did it.
All right, cool. I'll get this out of the way. Catch you guys tomorrow. Wow, y'all put air in this ball, huh?
Ah, it's the same one.
All right. Peace. YouTube, please excuse me, been up since 6 in the morning, went to the market, but we're here right now and we got a nice batch of orders going out to One Lows. Nice to see those go out, especially the black toe One Low. Prices are so low on those. We got a Mocha One High next to a Travis Scott Mocha High. I did not think we'd sell the Mocha High as fast as we did, but we did. Shouts to Charlie on that one. White Cement Force, obviously a classic pair. Great shoe right there. Don't sleep on them, man. If you can get them for a decent price that you think is fair, definitely grab them because it's a great pair. Going to this random array of clothing on the side. A couple of these pieces I didn't even want to take in, but the person who sold it to us was just like, hey, like, let's round up to $500 and you could take like this whole pile of stuff. So I said, screw it, why not? And we already sold some stuff. Nice to see some pants going out, which is interesting. We got the Dr. J Julius Erving Sixers Authentic, and then we got the Indiana Pacers. Guess real quick what player that is if you're watching. Peja Stojakovic jersey. I found that one at a flea market, cleaned up really nicely, and it was just super rare. That's a player that obviously his jersey's rare, and just his jersey on the Pacers is even more rare. So obviously Pacers play tonight. They play the Knicks. My personal opinion, I think they're probably gonna blow the Knicks out, but you know, I could definitely be wrong. Flu Games no box. We got the Champagne Sixes, brand new no box. Happy to see those go. We got the Filas. I believe those were the ones that Tupac wore back in the day, so you know, some people might call those Tupacs. The Money Jeremy Scott's, and we got the Why So Sads. Oh, totally missed this row right here. How could I forget? Dodgers. Spoke about yesterday how we should slam the bet on the Dodgers, and they ended up winning. So of course, you know, I only bet like 25 bucks because I'm scary money. Anyways, Huarache Sprite Edition. That's a great pair of shoes. Very, very comfortable. If you do like the Huaraches, I'd suggest going up a half a size. We got a Concord next to a Gratitude. That's a nice sight to see. And speaking about a nice sight to see, the Ginger Peanut Butter Jordan 4 Premiums going out. Happy to see those go because we had them for long enough.
Nice batch going out. It's funny how a lot of stuff that we recently just got, we're just going out. Paris got ones. Literally within 24 hours, that shoe's going out. Not surprised to see White Cement 4 going out. I think that's going to be the shoe of the summer, honestly. Like, I think there's going to be a lot of stuff dropping, but I think that's going to be the shoe of the summer. Dodgers Kobe going out. I honestly felt like we probably would have sold one because we had 2 already, but I didn't think we would sell like basically all the pairs that we had right away, just because they dropped on Undefeated like a month or 2 ago. It seems to be like everyone wants them right now. The Scream Greens. I remember 1, that's to me the best Huarache there is, and then 2, I remember, you know, 10, 11 years ago when everyone and the mothers were wearing Huaraches and everyone was going crazy for the triple red pair, and the amount of money like Huaraches drawn back in the day was kind of insane to really think about it, but really nice, you know, to see that go because that's a classic pair. Concord is another pair that we got 2 days ago. Again, they're already going out. Those are like one of my favorite types of sales. So nice stuff on the bottom, but the size 14, I don't know what it is, but I feel like whenever we get like a size 14 with no box, I always have like the lowest expectations for them, and honestly, they usually sell a lot quicker than some of the better sizes. So shout out to that person because that's a really clean 2016 pair. And then the jerseys is funny because this morning I was saying to myself, I wasn't even logged into the eBay, but I was just like, dang, like I wonder when that page is going to sell. We've had it for a while, you know, and I'm selling this morning, so I said it like a week ago. I think the Pacers are going to win the series. I think they're going to win tonight. I would like a game 7, selfishly, but I think the Pacers are going to beat them. And kind of like Ace said, I think they're going to smoke them as well. And then that Dr. J, that's a beautiful jersey. This is a jersey that everyone that comes in here and asks about always flakes on. So happy to see someone finally just pull the trigger on it, because that's a beautiful piece right there.
Beautiful way to start the Saturday. A lot of relations going on with the Travis and the Mochas. The Mocha's obviously a cheaper alternative to the Travis Mocha, and very surprised to see that Mocha go out, especially after 24 hours of buying it. Doesn't even look like the bottoms touch the ground, so super great purchase on that one. Speaking about a great purchase, the white cement 4s, I wore mine yesterday. Significantly comfier than past released 4s. I will say though, towards the end of the day, my pinky toe did start hurting, but I feel like once I break them in more and once they've got a couple wears in them, they're gonna feel great. Another cool relation right here, the MP11s or Gratitudes next to the Concords. The Kobe Dodgers, spoke about it yesterday. We are getting a couple pairs here and there. We probably might get more pairs in today, so glad that one's going out. The clothing is really super random, especially with the Ed Hardy tank top. And then my prediction for today, as far as the game goes, whatever team is up in the first quarter at the end will win the rest of the game.
Not sure what type of content we'll get today. It's a little crummy outside, but let's pack up all this stuff and see what happens. How you doing? I can text the mail printer right there. See if these fit. If they don't, I can give you one. All good? Yeah. I appreciate it. How you doing? Got some stuff you're looking to sell?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No boxes?
No.
Check them out. I'm just on the ground for right now. I can check them out. Have a good weekend, man. Did you have prices in mind for that stuff at all, or?
I didn't really. I just grabbed sneakers that I know I ain't wearing no more.
Gotcha, I hear that.
I didn't.
Cool. And you're just looking to sell them all, trade?
Oh no, I'm trying to sell them. I'm trying to show them.
Daddy, they got
Do this one. When do y'all do this?
thank you.
I ain't wear those.
Gotcha. So, did you want to go like shoe by shoe, or did you want me to kind of give you a price of where I'd be at for everything, or did you have a price in mind for everything?
I want to see how fair it is and so forth.
Gotcha.
Move them. You got LeBron sneakers?
A couple. You like LeBron?
Look.
Those are Kobe's.
Those just came out though, right?
This one I think's been out for a while, but they've been coming out with a lot of Kobe's lately. Put them wherever.
Some more. These are more than 10, Daddy.
They got Power Rangers.
Set 10 and I grabbed more, right?
Yeah. They got Power Rangers.
Hey man, relax.
And you said nothing really in mind for all this stuff? I mean, like a ballpark of what you'd be happy with?
You have a way you do them like separate, like I know these are classic.
Gotcha. So you want to just like go shoe by shoe, Shane?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know which way is better. I know these are new. I never wore those, bro. And I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean, they definitely are classics. They're definitely one that has some wear to them. It just kind of depends. I feel like this stuff, some might be like $40 a piece. Some might be a little less. Some possibly more. Obviously, these would be more. But like all these used ones, like these probably would be definitely less. Some of them also go for like $150 brand new nowadays. So that's the other issue as well. But they don't kind of hold the value they used to, you know. So I don't know exactly like what you're expecting on them, or you wanted me to just like get a number together for everything and see what you thought.
Yeah, same things. Everything there.
These probably like 125.
So basically, we'll have more.
Brand new, I think, with the box are like 225.
More of the newer stuff. But the older stuff is kind of like hit or miss. Like we're not gonna have one size and a half.
Yeezys honestly would probably be pretty low. I could check to confirm for you, but
I know like the Lexington Force.
the market on those changed quite a bit. Yeah, probably like 30 on those.
It'll be more stuff. Air Maxes.
Yeah, a lot of
those. Have your A6.
I'd assume a lot of these are going to be the same honestly, just due to the wear.
These are over there? Yeah.
Probably more like 40.
40 put up?
I mean, what are you expecting?
The threes?
Yeah.
Are the best
$500.
ever.
Not that condition.
It is, bro. It is. They're a little bit.
I mean, I could get you a number for everything and see what you think.
For like that type of stuff, but I have a theory in my mind that like, once he retires, or God forbid he dies or something like that, like yeah, like that was the time where like LeBron's literally running the door, like it's crazy.
Basically 500 total. Came up to 475. Like a lot of them are pretty beat.
Anything new?
Yeah, I came out to a little less than that. I came up to 5. I mean, have you tried to like sell them on your own at all? Like, you know, deal with that? It's just tough with the wear.
If I took those Jordans out, how much would it be?
Well, what would you want to be at with the Jordans in? That's probably the best shoe here.
Yeah, it is. Got a number? Take them on, bro. This one said, she was like, yo, daddy, I bet you give me like 700. I'm
No,
like,
I said
nah.
500 something. He was like, nah. He was like, nah. I was like, no, look at this.
I could do like 530.
I mean, when you get these for retail,
unless you want to do like a coin flip and go up.
It makes sense, you know, to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
530. Yeah.
Kind of low-key take some work with clean and stuff. But yeah, if you're cool with 530, that works. What way of payment do you have?
Cash.
You have like Zelle, Apple Pay, Venmo.
Oh yeah, I got Zelle.
Zelle, okay. Just double check it went through. Should be good. Your name came up.
That who's better, Michael Jordan or Kobe?
Yeah, it went through.
All good. I definitely fumbled the bag today when it comes to getting content, but that's okay because we were just very busy buying stuff. I wasn't here the whole day. When I got here, it was just very chaotic. People come in left and right, selling us things left and right. There's some stuff there. I felt we spoke about it yesterday, so I'm not going to speak about it today. But yeah, a ton of stuff hitting the eBay store. Thanks for everyone for making purchases, watching the content. We greatly appreciate it. Next Saturday, we're going to be closed to possibly go to a sneaker show, but the way today was, I don't know, it's tough, man, because I would just hate to be closed and someone comes in on Saturday trying to get cashed out or buy stuff or trade or whatever, and we're not here. But then again, it's obviously good to get out and you know, do some networking, make some content, buy some shoes. But it's just crazy because like today we spent so much money and we bought so many pairs of shoes, and I just feel like that's a regular occurrence on Fridays and Saturdays here, and obviously that's a great thing. I don't want someone to come in here, we're closed, never come back because they're upset that they came on a Saturday and we were closed. So it is what it is. Shouts to all y'all, ready to go home. Anything else?
Again, crazy Saturday. So you got brick by brick. You got some no box stuff back here. See the mountain of stuff that Berwin took pictures of today and yesterday. It's a lot going on lately. Talking about it earlier, just trying to make space, figuring out how we may, you know, add a couple shelves, stuff like that. Maybe take away some jerseys. Just a lot of stuff in the works right now. A lot of this stuff is probably going to hit the shelves. More stuff back here that needs to hit the shelves. I do like seeing the shelves just like really full. I could think back to when we were reopening it and just like, dang, like, are we going to have enough shoes to fill up the walls? Then it's like, dang, we got way too many shoes. So just to see all that is really dope. Knicks are going to get put in the dirt tonight. Game 6, you know, they're going to get put in the dirt. All my friends are Knicks fans talking about Knicks in 7, Knicks in 7. I love the energy because once they lose, they're going to be quiet. So it's funny because A and I was talking about a certain shoe that, you know, looking back on it, it's just like, should have took a risk on. That's one thing that like I definitely tell myself was, you know, taking a risk on certain shoes. And the shoe that a gentleman brought in, and I kind of passed on it because it was a LeBron and it was like a early release. I was just in the mindset of, we don't really do early sneaker shit, but especially like LeBron's, just with the market and the way it is, it could easily just drop. And it's funny that he walked in today because we talked about it yesterday. yesterday. He walked in today and he's like, yeah, I ended up getting them off on like Go StockX for like 300, and it's like, dang, like I think he said he was taking like 2 for them. So it's stuff like that, just taking smart risks, stuff like that, because it was a pretty cool shoe, but just like the risk in my mind, I wasn't really thinking, but just something like that, definitely want to harp on myself just as more stuff is coming into the store and stuff like that. And definitely one thing to notice or keep in mind if you go to the show next week. So yeah, that's about it.
So recently we got a bunch of new short in. It's the Air Emmanuel, like Nike short, some Supreme short, size medium. We got a lot of shirt size medium and large in recently, which a lot of people have been asking for. And we got a good amount of like Knicks jersey, Knicks shirt, some Pacer jerseys too. So they're hitting our eBay like daily.
I don't expect these to, if the listing is active, I don't expect them to stay in the store for too long. Super clean condition. Then I also wanted to speak about this Jordan right here. As you guys can see, has been through a lot. The 2016 pair. I'm hoping that the new ones kind of age like this. As far as the yellowing goes, not entirely sure how dark the yellow is gonna look, but nonetheless, I hope they kind of age like this. Super busy Saturday as always. A lot of stuff hitting the eBay. Spent the whole day basically flicking up shoes, with box, no box. This is just a crazy array of stuff. And then behind my chair over here, a lot of crazy different stuff. Black Cat 4s, the Dodgers, a lot of white cements. A talks about a lot how like we like to carry a lot of stuff, even if it doesn't go for a lot, like the white cements, black cement 3s, reimagined 3s. I really like that mentality because like you can walk to a cool shop like this, ask for like a size and like a really dope retro, and you may or may not have it. Definitely for the 4s, we definitely might have your size. But yeah, it's really dope. The past couple of days, past couple of weeks with all these releases, probably gonna die down as far as hype for certain things, just because I feel like the next coming weeks and months there's not anything too crazy coming out. But again, shouts to everyone who pulled up today. A lot of great buys, a lot of great people, and I also want to add a lot of great sales. A lot of people that have seen stuff on the eBay have been pulling up to the shop asking if we got it in store, and we obviously give them a better deal in store, which is really awesome. Probably like my favorite highlight was probably the DV95 sale this morning. So shouts to him if you're watching this, and shouts to everyone on the eBay. Catch y'all Tuesday. Peace. Oh!